Welcome to the Bottom Line broadcast. I'm your host, Stephen Garcia. With the school year starting, many of UCSB's clubs and student organizations are recruiting for the new year. One of these clubs that started back in the day of Alfred Hitchcock is already on the rise. The Delta Kappa Alpha Fraternity is an organization that caters to students interested in filmmaking. This organization exists on many national college levels and finally reaches UCSB. TBL correspondent Josh Bevan reports for more on this story about this co-ed film fraternity.
DKA is our campus's professional cinematic fraternity, and so we specialize in philanthropy as well as production.
Basically, we're looking for people with character and just good people.
We stress building cinematic artists of character in a professional setting.
It's a lifelong membership and you pay your dues while you're in school, but then after that, you're connected to this network of people forever.
We try to help every member really see every step of the way from pre-production to post-production.
We want to make films, and that's like our main goal. It doesn't matter what it's about or like how old the script is or anything like that. We just want to make someone's script come to life.
Over the summer, after talks of a stoplight on Pardall Road, the construction finally took place for a four-way stoplight on the intersection of Pardall and Embarcadero del Norte. With these lights, there are new rules that are applied in order to ensure safety of its bikers and pedestrians. Reporter James Cox interviewed some students on their thoughts of the new stoplight.
Earlier this year, the County of Santa Barbara Public Works Department installed 4 traffic lights at the intersection of Pardall Road and Embarcadero del Norte. The light cost approximately $300,000, half of which the university funded. We came out here today to ask some students how they feel about this new light.
If I could not do one thing, it'd probably put this light in. Why would we want a light in Pardall?
Did you know that it cost around $300,000 and the school funded about $150,000 worth of it?
I really like that they put the light in here. I think it's a lot safer for bikers.
I think it helps a little bit, but it's also created a lot of traffic jams and a lot of people run the red light, which is kind of against the whole point of a red light.
Yeah, it definitely makes it kind of more inconvenient than it was before.
I've seen like 5 accidents this week alone.
Cool, awesome.
$300,000?
Yeah, $300,000.
Goodbye.
Legitimately.
Earlier this year, a house on Del Playa was damaged by an erosion that collapsed the balcony area. As of this school year, the house is now inhabited by new residents. But should there still be a concern for safety on the property? We go to Catherine Mosquera and Erica Schweitzer for more information on this story.
Hey everybody, this is Catherine Mosquera for the Bottom Line broadcast, and today we are at 6653 Del Playa, where the balcony overlooking the ocean actually fell due to cliff erosion on January 21st of this year. So today we're here to just catch up with the current residents and kind of see what their current situation is like and any precautions they have been taking this year. We're here with 4th year Nina Carr, who was actually living on the property when the balcony fell. Nina, could you tell us a little bit about what you experienced or a little bit about the story?
So over Christmas break, I guess it had been raining a lot here, and we came back and one of our housemates' moms had come to visit, and she had noticed that the street side, the cement was going like this and the cliff side was kind of at an angle like this. And so when you sat on the property, it kind of felt like you were at maybe like a 5-degree angle. Later in the day, it stopped raining actually, and everything was like relatively calm except for the waves kept thrashing against the cliffs. And then suddenly I went inside my room and we just felt a little shaking and we heard a big collapse. And as I ran outside, I saw through my housemate's window that the cliff had just fallen.
So how is your level of safety living here now?
Well, we live on the street side now, so we obviously feel a little bit better, but now the patio's huge and there's really no concern that this much is gonna fall, especially since we probably won't have as bad of a rain cycle as we did last year. So I don't know, I feel pretty safe.
So what is your current knowledge of the situation? How was the building modified? Anything like that?
Yeah, so they actually took out at least 2 units down there on the balcony and they kind of like remodeled some of the other ones to like add rooms and combined some of the units together.
Oh, wow.
So our unit is actually one of the recombined units.
So did your property manager give you guys any precautions on the situation prior to moving in, or did they just not really tell you
I mean,
guys?
they told us, because this complex was originally going to be remodeled anyway because of like the cliff erosion, but then once it fell, they pushed back our move-in date even more because they had to do more construction for that, but that was pretty much the only information we got about it.
So do you feel any sort of danger living here, or?
No, I feel like it's probably safer now that it's been remodeled than it was
Awesome.
before, you know, because it already fell, so hopefully it won't fall again.
With Giovanni's Pizza closed down, the new school year brings new restaurants. Our reporters went to Rincon Brewery to test out the place to see what it has to offer.
What's up, I'm James Cox with The Bottom Line. Today I'm here at Rincon Brewery to talk about some of the food and drinks they have.
Hi, I'm Mark Hyatt, Rincon Brewery. I'm an alumni from UCSB 88 through 92. My partners and I have been looking for different spaces. This is one of our areas up in Goleta that we wanted to kind of open the brewery. So we're not making the beer on site, but it's being made down in Carpinteria. So right now we have 14 different beers on tap. We're going to be upgrading the tap system here to have 18 different taps. So we'll be able to have all of our beers and a few extra. We did brew up a beer called IV Ale, only being served here. It's not being served at the other brewery or even canned or bottled. It's only on tap here. And we have another one coming out called Campus Point Amber, kind of just specific to this area. It's fun to name them after things. We have quite a different variety of foods at our main brewery down in Carpinteria. We're bringing some of the best ones up here in Isla Vista. Right now we're still waiting for a permit for upgrading the kitchen to allow us to serve burgers and fried foods. So right now we're kind of a modified menu of our Carpinteria location, offering all hormone-free, antibiotic-free beefs and chicken, tacos, tri-tip sandwiches. Then we have pizzas that were already here from the infamous Giovanni's. We're also building this place as a kind of a sports hub. We're a big sponsor of the UCSB men's soccer team. We're hoping to get with the basketball and baseball and creating a great environment for all the athletic teams to come hang out here, as well as all kinds of sororities and fraternities. So we're open for private parties and all kinds of banquet kind of events.
Their food ranges from appetizers like garlic breadsticks dipped in marinara and ranch, all the way to calzones stuffed with ooey gooey cheese. Their drinks range from IPAs to stouts and even a special brew for us here in IV. So come check out Rincon Brewery and let us know what you think down in the comments below.
That's all the time we have for this week. Tune in next week for more of your TBL news updates. Remember to catch the blue and green rivalry soccer game this week against Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Stephen Garcia, and this is The Bottom Line Broadcast.